Well, will you look who it is. Welcome back, everybody, to the Guardian channel. I have returned from my 3-month bender, and now I'm making a video. That's right, baby, right back into it. But I have to warn you, this video isn't for the faint of heart. We're gonna be talking about boomers. Arguably the greatest generation that ever lived. I saw a meme, that's why I'm making this video. Now I'm forcing you all to watch this video too, so let's get into it. First video, you're gonna love this. Now before we start, I do want to point out, if you look in the back there, you can actually see there's already some things destroyed, so I think you might be able to kind of piece together what's gonna happen here, so let's take a little watch, shall we? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Throw it.
Holy fuck. Some guy pissed this guy off, huh? Don't you love that?
Got my money now, bitch.
I love his accent too. That's like so stereotypical. The camo pants too. You'll see him in a second. And the little walker too, being pushed around. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect.
Good luck with that, you stupid bitch.
This guy, dude.
I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. I'm sitting right here.
There he goes. What a champ, huh? I wonder what caused all that. I really like it because there isn't any context to the video. So I like to let's do a little bit of brainstorming here, okay, ladies and gentlemen, okay? What do you think caused that whole debacle? Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Was it racial? Was it a diaper in a twist? Did he do a little poo-poo? Did he? This is so fucking stupid. I bet he lost his Facebook password and he went to like the first electronic store that he could find, and he's like,
What's my Facebook password?
and she's like, what are you talking about? And then he just destroys the place. Ladies and gentlemen, this next video, I want you to take a seat.
A lot of poopers.
I want you to take a seat. I want you to get to a comfy place. This next video is it's a masterpiece. Yeah, this old guy's just riding around yelling at these two. Oh. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, I love it. That's beautiful. I love the last little at the end when he falls over. I like to think that some boomers are just these like sleeper agents where if you say a certain word, their angry mode activates and they just start bitching about things, but they're so old and their whole body's destroyed. They can't even really do anything. They go around on their walker and like trying to throw chairs and shit like that other guy, or falling over like this pathetic little goofball. Boomers are the only generation of people that are consistently miserable anytime you even speak to them. They have this weird weird air about them. I don't know about you, if you've ever had the pleasure of talking to one of them. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Especially if you've worked the service industry. I'm gonna tell you a little story. When I'm bored, I'll give people compliments when I'm walking down the street. I'll say, hey, that's nice shoes, nice hat. I really like that. Have a good day. That was my first mistake. I should have never done that. I should never do that. Don't ever compliment people. Don't ever make people laugh or feel happy. Never do it, because you might run into this lady too. There's this old woman. I'm starting to sweat and like shake just thinking about it. Like my ears are ringing, my vision's getting all blurry. It's like a flashbang. I'm gonna call her Gertrude because she looked like a Gertrude, and she had this coat on, and I liked the color of it. It was like a neon red, but like kind of pinkish, and I was like, oh, that's a nice jacket. And at this point, I could have never expected what was happening. She turns around, she looks at me, and I kid you not, it was exactly like this. She looked fucking disgusted. She looked like I had just delivered the news that her husband died at sea during the war. Like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, holy fuck. Like, I'm sorry, lady. Like, I'm sorry I gave you a compliment on your jacket. So we just made eye contact, not saying anything. She just goes and turns back around, and I'm like, whoa! Holy fuck! Yeah, I didn't even know how to react. This next one's a pretty good one. It's not like exciting, but it definitely sums up boomers, I think, pretty well. It's just this guy listening to shit full volume in a public space at 8 in the morning. I like to think that their brain is just so fried, so destroyed, so mushy, that they can just barely function.
Oh my god. Got one in the wild.
Oh! The extra little bit at the end, kicking his phone out of the hand. I swear, boomers are just giant children. I don't get it. I don't understand. My brain doesn't compute. I haven't had enough lead in my lifetime to be able to comprehend their motives. Again, I've said this a million times. The context. I don't understand the context. What led to this? Alright, I want to talk about some things. Like the fact that boomers act like such babies really is just a reflection of how they grew up, I like to think. They grew up in the greatest time to ever grow up. The economy was booming. You could be a butterfly catcher and you could still raise a family and be able to afford that. It was ridiculous. There's this air about boomers. I don't fully understand it. I don't fully grasp it. And I'm not quite sure if I do want to fully grasp it because I don't know if my brain could handle such advanced calculations going on inside those boomers' heads. But it seems like they just really want to have a power fantasy. And I loved the developed like work ethic going on in the boomer community now, where they're complaining about the young people. These young people don't want to work anymore. Even though the majority of the young people saving up for houses, the majority of the time they have about 2 jobs, or at least a very well-paying job that takes up all of their time. Boomers, when you ask if they're gonna share any of their generational wealth. Oh, that was hilarious. I know, thank you. I really love the whole "you have soft hands" memes. Oh, it makes me so fucking happy, dude. It gives me a big fucking smile.
You got soft hands, partner. Back in my day, I worked 68 hours a minute in the fanboy factory, and then I'd drive home in my lifted Dodge Ram, and then I'd flash my high beams, and you don't know real work, boy. You don't know real.
I love this quote here. They're just awful. I mean, their participation trophy. They live in their mother's basement and they can't figure out why they can't buy a house because they don't work. It's so like the boomers that have everything handed to them and then take everything away from younger generations and go, well, why aren't you working hard enough? What are you doing? You need to work way harder, dude. I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore with this video, man. I've just been ranting for God knows how long now. And I think it's about time I packing up, because everyone's probably sick and tired of listening to my fucking nonsense. So, what is the message of this video? Message of the video is you should subscribe. That's the message of the video. Wow, so great, so meaningful. Bye.
I fucking hate old people.